Hello and happy gaming, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and today we are going to have a look at the theme run that, well, according to the poll, nobody wanted. We are looking at Vanellope von Schweetz from the Wreck-It Ralph franchise. Strange to call it a franchise, since it basically just had one movie until not too long ago when Disney decided, yeah, more Wreck-It Ralph. Because they just can't help but sequelize everything that they put out. And is it just me, or are the sequels always inferior to the original product? It's like, maybe if they have a good idea, they should just leave it alone, give it room to breathe, you know, something like that. Like, did they really need 3 Aladdin movies? Did they really need any sequels to The Lion King? No, they didn't, because those movies were perfect stories as they were. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. So, Vanellope von Schweetz is a essentially young girl who hails from the fictional game Sugar Rush in Wreck-It Ralph, which is essentially a kart-based racing game. The whole point of the character is that she's an outcast in her society, because one, she absolutely looks like she's been living under a bridge for most of her life. But secondly, because for some reason or another, again, a little context, Wreck-It Ralph is a movie that takes place in essentially a fictional video game world. So what you have is a character in a game that seems like she doesn't belong because she's super glitchy. And to exemplify that nature, I'm using Chaotic Rift, which simulates her glitchy ability to teleport, and Chaos Crusher, alongside just Caddy Citrus Sweets. I know what I've said about Citrus Sweets before, but it makes sense. It makes sense to use with a basic that hits at range, so that way the Citrus Sweets can actually combo into the Chaos Crusher. Birds are having a field day over here, listen to them. Then, once again, using the whole glitchy nature and teleport aspect, we've got Shock Assault. And same thing with Thunderdrop. But Thunderdrop also goes along with the idea that she's a very high energy, jumpy, bouncy character. So, other aspects of Vanellope von Schweetz that I could use is the idea that she knows how to drive, she's a kart racer, she likes to build things. It's all sorts of just little things I could do. So I want to start either in the Living Courtyards or the Thundering Keep. There we go. Just because those are going to be the most difficult places to start. Okay, so we've got 2 difficult roads ahead of us, followed by one particularly easy one. Alright, I can live with it. It's not gonna be fun. I mean, yeah, it's Wizard of Legend, it'll be fun, but it's not a particularly fun challenge. Just from a logistics standpoint. Yay, I missed! That's right, Mr. Golem. Okay, that was dumb. I didn't even see the magic circle. How was I supposed to react? Is there anything here that really signifies the sort of character that Vanellope von Schweetz is? I'll have to think about it, because I think I might have a justification for Tracer Barrage or Frost Fan. So give me a moment to think about that. I want to see what else is available from Anders. funny, I went from not liking Chaos Crush very much to, now that I understand the spell, really big using it. Oh, hello. And we have Seville here, my goodness. Alright, so I am spoiled for choice as to what I want to spend my money on. I suppose the other way to look at the citrus candies is the extreme amount of knockback that it has kind of fits in with the idea that she's a glitchy character, because surely the glitchiness of Caddy's citrus sweets was not intended. So once again, it goes along with that. Also along with the kart racer nature of the character, one could say that it's like the, you know, classic kart racer traps. Like whatever the equivalent of the green shell in Mario Kart is in Sugar Rush, maybe that's what the ball lightning is. I don't know. Kind of making this up as I go along. Give me some slack here. I'm only one man. Okay, I thought I had been through more of the map than that, but now I'm looking at it, I'm only at 79%. Okay, Anders, where are you hiding? Couldn't possibly be in the other 21% of the map I haven't explored. That would be lunacy. Ow. So I do consider that this floor is going to be a little bit harder than the next. Mostly because by the time I hit the next floor, I'll have other stuff to work with. I mean, I have to take the chocolate. That just fits in with the candy-based nature of the character. Run speed and evade chance. Yeah, we've got to do it. So that now puts us up to 7.5% evade chance and 24% run speed up. Oh, it's like Christmas. Alright, so the justification I have, and I'm going to end up taking Tracer Barrage, the justification I have for it is that she is a character that's highly energetic, and it's got to take a lot of energy to throw out that many Tracers at once. And it also works if you look at it as she's a glitchy character who has a hard time controlling not only what she is, but also... I was not expecting more enemies, holy crap. That is me being an idiot. But also with the glitchy nature of the character, one could say like, or with the kart racer nature of the character actually, I don't even know to get that crazy about it. There we go. Alright, on to the next floor. So I'm looking at Tracer Barrage as either a crazy like kart racer weapon that she can use to stall enemies, or as just the same thing but also with the added glitchiness, which is why it throws out so many. Oh yeah, it can't keep me down. glitch around your shit. I don't know if that was ever intended in that room, but you know what, it works. Ha. I see two things here I want. Well, we're gonna take the antiquated Tabi because that's just another 8%, so we got 15.5% chance to evade attacks. At my head, that's just gonna make things a lot safer on me. I also like how the knockback of Chaos Crusher puts enemies in the perfect range for Thunder Drop. Hey, Taffy, you want to come down here? Almost. Okay. There we go. So, it does make sense for the character, but I'd rather have Chaotic Rift. I'm just more comfortable with Chaotic Rift, I guess. There we go. I see the donut room over here. Yeah, I do that. Who doesn't love donuts? Also, that was a strangely well-timed arrow there, sir. I get the feeling you're a glitch. So, for those who haven't seen the movie, in the end, what ends up happening is, despite the fact that she's not very well liked and a bit of an outcast in her own game/society because of the glitchy nature of what she is, in the end, it's discovered that she is, of course, a royal heritage. And then in the real world of the arcade, once she's added to the game, people find that the glitchy nature of the character is actually a lot of fun to use because it gives her some advantages that the other characters don't have. So she ends up finding her place by being herself, which is, I guess, the motto that Disney's been going with for a long time now. Is, hey, don't worry, just be yourself. Which I can get down with. I'm fine with that message. I'm just kind of not fine with some of the other things that Disney has been doing lately. I was thinking I was going to knock him into the pit, but no. You know what? That's fine. I like how that worked out anyway. Alright, so upgrade Tracer Barrage. Heroic Leap is more of like a strong character thing. I wouldn't call that a teleporty, jumpy, hyperactive young girl thing. The jumpy part I'll give you, but the rest of that spell... I hope I said that right. The rest of that spell to me screams Zangief. And I don't know if you know this, it might be kind of hard to notice just from physical appearances, but Vanellope von Schweetz is not Zangief. Taking that just in case. We all know where I'm going next. It's there in every run. Ooh, watercolor palette. Yeah, might as well. Reduce my cooldowns by half occasionally, why not? So I've got a good combo going, so I don't really need watercolor palette, so if I find something better, I'll have no issue dropping it. Three, four, five, six. In case you're wondering where that came from, I don't know. I've had that stuck in my head since listening to the band Raven Black's latest singles. So with that in mind, maybe you can put the pieces together. For those of you who are just completely unsure what I'm on about, go check out the song Carnival. It's really fun. I love that song. And again, ever since I saw them live, I've kind of been like a Raven Black fanboy, so I will understand if you find my judgment a bit lacking. I mean, I can kind of justify Firewall, and I kind of can't. I think what it really boils down to is I just don't want it. Sleepy me. Alright, so after this level, I can drop the gummy vitamins, but yeah, I really figured I would take them just because I don't trust this level with my health. I know this level is going to take my health and just chew it up because it feels like it should. This is not a matter of the Candyman thinks it should taste good. This is the, Medicine Man thinks it should be horrible! Please die now? Seriously, why do you guys have to have like 1,000,000 health? Or at least the illusion of having 1,000,000 health. You know I'm not going to turn down Merchant's card. You'd have to be a fool to do that. God damn you guys. I'm supposed to be the glitchy one here, not you. Oh, you thought you had me, didn't you? Haha, silly bastard. Okay, that... I mean, yeah, it's part of the glitchy nature. Your shock assault bugged out. And you totally should have hit them, but, wall. No, you hit the wall. That's how we're justifying that mess. Now, I can go back and forth over how I didn't hit the wall there, but you know what, game? Fun with presents. What sort of presents do you have for me? How interesting. Alright, well, I've got a ton of run speed, and I can always pick up more, so, yeah, give. This is the beginning of something beautiful. And what exactly would that be, Dark Sage? I'm wearing a raccoon mask, okay? You can't tell me that the raccoon mask isn't a work of art! I mean, I could. Yeah, see, the problem with that is that if you tell me that the raccoon mask isn't a work of art, you're wrong. Hey. Should have had my back to the wall. It's Nocturne, but I don't want to take a chance on gambling away something and not getting anything I can use in return. Now, on the other hand, if I find Iris and she's selling something specific, then I could do it. I do like how those combo together. Chaos Crusher, Thunder Drop. Try it out sometime. It works a lot better than you think it would. Okay, so we do have an opportunity to do this. Hey, Darkseid, you should take Surge Anchor. Blow me. Alright, so he's gonna take Thunder Drop. So let's see if he delivers on something else that I could use with the Vanellope von Schweetz rules. That's like a trap you would use in a kart racer. I'm down. Then I'll take upgraded Thunder Drop. Now we're right back to where we started, but better. Oh, Merchant's card is making this so much better. It's kind of a shame that I can't also afford Mercury Sandals or the Amulet of Sundering, but I think we've gotten plenty to work with here. Oh yes. And then if need be, I can always get rid of Watercolor Palette or Gummy Vitamins later. Took a little too much damage on that floor. I don't know if it's because I was being a fool or, other reasons, but let's try not to do that again. Let's try not to take, just an ass load of damage. Oh, it's fun just to watch them sit there and keep walking into it. Okay, Shock Wire is a bit more fun than I gave it credit for. You gotta admit, it is kind of fun just watching enemies just sit there going, ow, 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 ow. And like I said, this works out as a perfect sort of like Mario Kart style trap item. So yeah, it works on many levels. There we go. Alright. Come at me, bro. Oh, you noobs suck. So, Darkseid, how come... Oh, I could have had the Magician's outfit. Damn it. Oh, well. So, Darkseid, how come you're liking that spell, but you don't like Firewall? I never said I didn't like Firewall, I just don't think it's... I don't think it was an appropriate choice for this run, that's all. I justified Tracer Barrage, but that doesn't mean that she would use just any Fire Arcana. Here's a way to keep them from using their shield, keep them stun-locked and incapable of doing it. Okay, that thing has to go. Oh, I see Bouncing Bubble. That works on many levels with Vanellope. I would be a fool not to take that. Oh, no, I wasn't going to subvert your expectations. I was going to take it. Then I've got Shockwire for the next level. Don't worry, I'm liking Shockwire. I'm not going to get rid of it. I just think for this level, I would rather have the bubbles, and then next level, I can substitute out something different. Okay, so I actually don't necessarily want to take any of those, not by themselves. If I had any inkling that I was going to be seeing the wand, which more often than not, when I go the route of, alright, I'm going to take the Magician's Hat and I'll hopefully find the wand later, in Shock of Shocks, I never see the wand. So this time around, I was like, it's a good idea, but I really shouldn't. Then it turns out, oh yeah, they were going to give me the wand. Bastards. Not that I can blame... Actually, I can blame the game for that, for setting my expectations on getting that synergy so low. Yeah, you hear that, Wizard of Legend? It's all your fault. It wasn't my fault when you're not the one you're the one who didn't take the item. Don't put this back on me. I already reversed this on you once. No takesies backsies. Alright. Nonetheless, I think we're doing just fine. So, here's the funny thing. I took gummy vitamins as a way to protect myself against poison. Basically no poison. Now, the next time I go through the living courtyards, it's just going to be poison everywhere. Like, I'm going to spawn in, and the ground is going to be made of those poison bubbles. Almost as if the game is like, oh, ha ha ha, you thought you were protected against poison last time. Well, guess what? Ow. That was stupid of me. I made an oops. There we go. No line, no rapid fire agents, thank you. I don't see Vanellope as being the summoner sort. Alright. Look, instead of going right this time, I went left. Have I subverted your expectations enough yet? Love me! Oh yeah, that's real fair. Well, why didn't you hit them out of it? Did you not think I was trying? hate you guys. Okay. Alright, so I should level with you guys. I don't dislike Wreck-It Ralph at all. I think it's a really good movie with a lot of really interesting, not only video game references, but totally plays around with you know, with the ideas in the video game theming very well. I very much like that movie, and I think Vanellope von Schweetz is a very interesting character. That having been said, between the sort of like trouble that Sarah Silverman got herself into a little while ago, who is Vanellope's voice actor, and the idea that she was going up against Willy Wonka, I have to say I was pretty certain she didn't stand a chance. I mean, Willy Wonka is just too iconic of a character, honestly. Did that mean that I stacked the deck against Vanellope? I personally don't think so. I think what we have here is two characters that are very candy-based, because frankly there aren't many of them out there, and one of them just occupies such a greater spot in pop culture iconography that it's hard that it looks like it's just a one-sided match. Really, I was kind of racking my brain going, okay, is there another candy character? But even if there was I going to be interested in that? I could have justified, like, one of the main characters from Secret of Mana because one of the healing items is candy, but I mean, that's kind of lame sauce. Hey. How dare your frame data be just a little bit better than mine? Ooh, I see dynamic disarray. Thing is, I already have a bouncing move that's going to be very good against Sura's Null Flash agents, so I'm not really feeling the pressure on that one. Oh yeah, I thought for a moment, I was like, wait, is it called dynamic disarray? Because it's not the only double D electric arcana out there. I know how that sounded, but get your mind out of the gutter for a minute. You did that, you swap? But for a moment, I was just going, wait, is it dynamic disarray or is it deferred dynamo? My brain was like, no, deferred dynamo is the other one, which doesn't help, but eh. Oh, hello. Okay, sir. So I'm going to give you this. Now since I no longer need it. Yeah, hello, what? I guess I don't come to the chilling dungeons at high level enough to know that he was gonna throw an ice spear at me and chuck me off the edge of the stage. I mean, God. We'll take Sleepy Thunderstone. And I like the idea of Pazu's favorite hat, but I'm not sure I really need it. Plus, it costs a lot. I'd rather have some money for the next floor just in case. Alright, I will buy a healing potion though, because I did kind of get kicked around on that floor. Alright, we're back in this, baby. You know, if we were ever out of it in the first place. Hey, walk into that. Yeah! I like how they're just so kind as to just follow my desires. Oh, okay, just because you can initiate a dash mid-air. You have to make fun of me in my trap. I have feelings too, you know. Oh, hello. Hello, Air Doctor. Alright, if I get beat up enough, I'll talk to her, and who knows, maybe she'll give me a really awesome relic, like the Elixir of Might. It seems like that's one of the relics that's kind of on the rarer side of things, but I would love to be able to get the Elixir of Might. Oh, glass cannon. Alright, so glass cannon is going to empower this, and that, as well as be its own damage boost? Yeah, I'm down. I'm not as fast as I used to be, but we can chalk this up to Vanellope earning a bit more control of her abilities. And it's a 10% movement speed penalty, which still gives me a plus 14% movement speed. Thank you, fellas. I appreciate that. Alright, what do we have here? I'm good. Mostly because none of these really fit Vanellope's personality at all. So, just saying no to those. Genius move there, mate. Okay, so we still have relics that we can go check out. And okay, I will. Oh yes, feel the power. Courses through my veins. And of course, I don't need power coursing through my veins. You guys are just gonna stand next to the friggin'. Oh, and I could have had perfect time crystal. God, am I just the biggest idiot? That having been said, I have enough Arcana to make up for that, so I'm taking it. Oh, holy crap, I don't think I've seen this room before. I mean, it makes sense. The other... Okay, yeah, no. Controller. Okay, hold on. Alright, what? What is going on here? Why did my controller just do that? I'm not sure I understand, but I'm beginning to think that maybe I shouldn't use this controller. Something is throwing off this controller, and I don't know what it was. It didn't happen yesterday, but it did happen again today, and the one link that's putting this together is both the day before and today. My roommate is on his new computer, but yesterday he wasn't. So I'm starting to get the idea that maybe that's the link that puts all of this together. Yay, I missed twice. So, I don't know. Maybe it's something with like crossing Bluetooth signals. I'm not 100%. Which really doesn't make sense because I had the controller plugged in. It shouldn't have been using a Bluetooth signal in the first place. God damn it. That was partially on the controller, partially on me. I'm not going to pretend like I have no blame in that, but I mean, I know what direction I was supposed to be holding. No, Vanellope doesn't have claws, and even if she did, I'm getting too much of a kick out of Chaos Crusher. There we go. Give me that. Oh, and there we go. Sweet. Get it? Because she's a candy-based character. It's sweet. You know. I'll just see myself up. Look at your health bar just melt. No, I think I'm good. I'm just gonna move on. So, get real. You can't beat me. I'm wearing a raccoon. Not entirely sure why that makes a difference. God damn it. Yeah, that time I am blaming the controller. Why am I cursed to have sensitive D-pads when I play this game? Oh. I made oops. There we go. Alright, come out and fight me like a man. Alright, that was not too smart. But you know, I was thinking the invulnerability from Shock Assault would actually let me go through that. I was just a little wrong. It's like the invulnerability frames on Shock Assault are ending just as something big would hit me. There we go. Alright. Vanellope von Schweetz is victorious. My controller, not so much. And that's something I'm going to have to look into a little bit more carefully now. Hi. How about a handshake, buddy? What did I tell you, Raccoon Mask? I am invincible! Oh, you fucking boys, get out of here with that! Alright, so that takes care of another round of theme runs, but don't forget there are another 2 theme runs up, and it's about villainous magical lieutenants. We've got Kamek and we've got Twin Rova. And I know it just seems like they're kind of random enemies, but trust me, there's more to both of them. And I will be happy to talk about it when they come up, but first, I need to know which one's coming up first, so you guys get to the polling station and vote for that, because it's definitely more important than the presidential election. And as always, I appreciate you guys for coming here and spending time with me. It's always a pleasure, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Do the like, comment, subscribe dance, and yeah, that's all I've got. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you.